If you think it's lit to have a fruit tree on your property, drop some fruit emojis in the comments, man. In this video, I'm going to be dropping off this mango tree to Jeffrey house. You can call me Jabez Mango Seeds, man. I got a goal to bring over 1 million fruit trees to America, and I'm not playing. I'm starting right here in South Florida, man. So these are going to be some of the fruit trees that we're dropping off. You know what I mean? And so today this is actually going to be my first long content video, like official long content video on YouTube since we hit 100,000 subscribers. We're actually at 400,000 subscribers now. But check this out. So this is going to be the mango tree we're bringing to Jeffrey house up in North Miami. We're in the southern part of Miami. So I'm going to bring this to the car, man. And I'm just going to take y'all along for the ride. Check this out. So this is what the process looked like, man. We putting this thing in the truck. And we're gonna take this thing to Jeff's house. Oh, babe, the top fell off. Look.
I see it.
Look what just happened, y'all. A new growth came off the mango tree, man. I hope you're gonna be all right. Remember, I was thinking about it. I moved to Miami, it was 2001. And it was mango trees everywhere. Like, it was literally, it seemed like 1 out of every 3 houses had a mango tree in it. And then on top of that, it was just fruit trees. Like, I remember seeing star fruit trees, papaya trees everywhere, just all type of orange trees, grapefruit trees. It was a lot of fruit trees in Miami in the year 2000. And then what happened was, it was probably around, it was early 2000s. I want to say it was around 2002, 2003. It was in that range. It was the disease that went through the fruit trees. I think they called it like a citrus disease or something like that. And I remember it was all over the news, and the city was going around to everybody's houses, and they would test the tree to see if it had this disease. And if it did, you had to cut that fruit tree down. And then I didn't really think, because I was younger at the time, I didn't really think too much about it. But I remember years passed, and I remember I was walking through the Grove one day. I was just walking on the street. I was looking around. I'm like, I noticed it wasn't as many fruit trees. I remember I had a thought about it, but I didn't think too deep into it. And then probably a few years later, I was riding down Old Cutler with my brother, and he was like, I remember back in the days, there used to be mango trees everywhere. He was like, it used to be fruit trees all down Old Cutler. Old Cutler is a street in Miami that take you from down, like all the way down south. But from that, I just went to thinking. I didn't really, I didn't think about Jabez Mango Seeds till years after that. But I got a theory, man, and I believe that it was, I think it was a plan, like, because when I look around now, man, they must have cut down at least 3/4 of the fruit trees in Miami. That's it. I'm just guesstimating, but as I look around the city, like, there's way less fruit trees than it used to be. But the good news is, if you own property now, you could drop a fruit tree on your property, no pressure. So I remember I just had the idea. I'm like, man, I'm finna just start dropping off fruit trees to people's houses. And the thing about it is, it's like this is another thing that I noticed. When I get fruit and it got seeds in it, my whole life I just threw the seed away. But it's so easy to germinate a seed and grow it into a tree to where it's I ain't gonna say it's super easy, but it ain't hard. Like, it's you gotta understand good soil, understand sunlight and water, good water, things like that. But it's not that hard to grow food. It really ain't. But it's just I wasn't doing it, so I was just unaware. So this is where the ambition and the motivation for Jabez Mango Seeds come from. And you might be thinking, 1 million fruit trees, that's a lot of fruit trees. And you ain't lying, because it is. And right now, this tree right here, get the tree in the back, babe. This tree right here, this is gonna be tree number 14. So this will be the 14th fruit tree that we dropped off. But the thing about it is, what I'm really trying to do with my influence is influence other people to grow fruit trees. If I could influence 10,000 people that could influence 100 people to grow fruit trees, I think that's 1 million right there. Or if I could influence 1,000 influencers to influence 1,000 people to grow 1 fruit tree each, that's 1 million right there. And so we're gonna turn this into a nonprofit down the line. So in between then and now, I'm just doing this content just to inspire people. You know what I mean? This part of Miami right here, we coming up to like the beach. Take a look at this, man. They building a big old bridge over the top of a big old bridge. Like, they doing so much construction. Look at the size of this construction project. It's blowing my mind right now. I'm so curious how this gonna come out by the time it's done. But I just want to show y'all this. Look at that, man. Like how people even know how to do this type of magnitude of work. It blows my mind. We almost to Little Haiti. We gonna be dropping this tree off real soon. We right here in Miami. We coming up on 62nd. I used to live out here, man. I stayed in Liberty City for years. So it's bringing back memories, man. This is Liberty City, you know what I mean? Like when you in Miami, this 62nd Street, if you bust a left right here, to take you straight to the Pork and Beans Project. They're turning all that down, but then when you make a right, this right here, this is oh, look at the tree. Look, this is what type of situation that happened. Get the tree. It just fell over. We right here by Edison Senior High though. So now if you make a right coming off 62nd, this will take you back into Little Haiti. And this is where we're going to drop off the tree. Hold on, we got to get this tree right. Hold on one second. Here with Jeffrey.
Yes, sir.
And one of his daughters, Grace. We right here in Little Haiti, man. So we about to take this to the back. I figure like this, if it's 1 million more fruit trees in America, that's a whole lot more fruit that people will be able to grab. And it's gonna force them the price of fruit to come down. I feel like they taxing too much for fruit. That's another thing that I'm learning, like in Homestead, where we at the ground real hard, bro. Like it's like this much topsoil, and then it's like rock, like coral.
Right.
But in Coral Gables, I dropped a couple trees off in that area. It's like sandy, and when we went up to Palm Beach, it's kind of sandy. Then in Miramar, it was kind of like in between. So I'm starting to see like in the different areas, it's different ground. This is nice and soft.
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna be too hard. It's real sandy, you see what I'm talking about? It's like literally sand. Look at that. Let me know in the comments if you know why this sand is probably like the way they doing construction over here or something. But it's like beach sand in the ground right here. When I had this sitting at the house, bro, and you see how its roots coming out of this, where them things grew right into the ground.
Wow.
I was like, yo, I had to pull it from out of the ground. Look at it. This was the one.
Yep.
That was all in the ground.
That's dope though.
Right, like these trees is just like super smart. And there it is.
His new home.
We got his new home right here in Little Haiti. Look, this mango tree right here. This is a lemon meringue.
Yeah.
That's a type of mango, lemon meringue mango.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Because just think about what plants actually do. When you put plants in your house, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, it changes the mood.
It does.
It changes the mood. It gives the house a different smell. It purifies your home. It's like its own
Bingo.
You dig what I'm saying?
Bingo,
So
man.
come on now, and then like my girl, she grows up. Like my girl, her family,
Yeah.
they all grow their own food.
For real, where's she from?
She's from Brazil.
And that's how they living in Brazil?
Bro, in Brazil, she has relatives out here, and they're up in Miramar, and in Pines.
Yeah.
And brother, every time we go there, like we're picking off the avocado tree. So what you're doing right here, bro, is super impactful, and I think just more people need like this type of spirit and energy in the community, dog. And I love the fact that you're planting that seed, literally.
Yeah,
you know
that's what
because,
it is,
bro,
man.
like you're really about to, there's for sure other people out here that have the same thought process and are probably doing what you're doing.
Right.
But it's just the fact that you're doing it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You're doing it here.
Right. I'll show you, right? And this is another thing when it comes to these trees. What I've been dealing with, bro, is these little bugs.
Okay.
So, look, I'm trying to show you. For you could be watching it, because one time, bro, it was like a bunch of bugs got on the avocado tree that we put in the ground behind our house.
All right.
And I wasn't really paying that close attention. I started to notice the leaves were starting to look bad.
Okay.
But I wasn't paying that close attention. But then when I looked closer, I seen the little bugs. A lot of times they'll be up underneath the leaves. Like, look, you see this?
Okay.
That little white spot?
Yeah.
That's really like a little bug type situation.
Okay.
So you want to
So it's just paying attention
to them, and it's these little aphids. Look like I just seen some a second ago, but they're like these little white. Where is it? Right here. You see how that look?
Okay.
Anytime you see them, you want to scrape them off.
Okay.
Or you can get some neem oil.
Okay.
And just start like YouTubing like different methods to keep the bugs off the plants.
Right.
That's what you want to look at, because the bugs is what'll get to it and like destroy it, and then you just want to water it.
Yeah.
And what I use, and I got some water in the car, I'm about to go get it.
Okay.
But what I use is like rainwater.
So just collect it.
Yeah. Does the rain fall off the roof over here?
Yeah. When it rains, it gets crazy. It definitely like falls off the roof.
Yeah,
so I could definitely collect
get you like a bucket or something, and you know what I mean, a trash can or one of them buckets, and catch the water, and then use that to water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The days where it goes a few days without raining or whatever, just keep it watered, especially in the beginning part.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Here it is. Jeff, it's been respect, man.
For sure, it's been love.
So we got him in the ground. You know what I mean? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop some of this water. I got this. This is rainwater, but it's like the bottom of the bucket, so there's like dirt in there. That's why it looked like this. But it's that I was just telling them about the rainwater. We're gonna water this thing. And this is tree number 14. It's in the books. If you like what I'm doing, if you like the concept of Jabez mango seeds, if you want to get involved, if you want a free fruit tree, email us at brilliantmindedllc@gmail.com. Especially if you live in Miami, we're going to be picking out winners. And we pull up to your house just like this and we drop a tree off in the ground. If you like this content, man, smash the like button and subscribe. It's all love, man. Prayers up, blessings up.